Okay, so I'm back. Streaming again, and um, and I need to mute
Streaming
my
again.
volume. Okay. Basically, I just realized this, but I'm kind of dumb for not doing this yesterday. So you know how, well, if you watched the stream yesterday, but I don't run Crystal again. But basically, so if you're not caught up, I'm working on this little tank game, and yeah, it's just like a two-player singles. Like cameras, like right here. Um, and that needs to be fixed. That's so funny. Okay. Um, camera just 51. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, yeah, basically the colliders are broken. Like it looks really goofy. If I go to preferences, components, physics colliders show. So you can see that the box one is not really that bad, but like this is just not good. So I'm actually I don't know how I didn't think of this yesterday, but pretty much what I could have done is just used like hinge joint. Like I could have used hinge joints connected to each other. I don't really not sure why I didn't do that, but for some reason I didn't think of that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like I'll have to close this probably. But if I open up the sandbox project, this thing has a hinge joint. This if you look at hinge joint 2D, and then you can just have a motor on it. And what I could do is just enable and disable the motor to drive forward and backward. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna use that like a wheel. I'm not really sure. I didn't think of this yesterday. I don't intend on this being a long stream, but yeah. So I guess I'll just go ahead and get started on it. Oh, also I added a little shooting. And why is okay? I've apparently forgotten to save this. The mic cable's already getting in my way. Um, make sure. Okay, it's saved. Yeah, for some reason, it's like it's not enough behind it. It's like the offset again. Yeah, the offset's really small. But basically, I worked on a script yesterday off stream, and I just tweaked the settings because stuff was taking forever. Okay. Yeah, but I tweaked settings, and then I got this cool little alert thing, and it has like a neat little shooting effect that I'll show off. So yeah, this is the problem with the hitboxes right now. They look really silly, but yeah, I got this like little you zoom in, it like slowly goes back. So I thought that was kind of a neat effect that I could, or like little animation I could do with glorping. So yeah, it's my speaker. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove the trash colliders. Uh, go ahead and remove these because I'm just gonna use hinge joints. So I'll just go ahead and take that off. I can scale this down. I'm probably just gonna do something like this, and then just have 3 hinge joints right here. So if I run this now, yeah, it's gonna look really silly. Um, so yeah, I got the audio to work. I need to show the audio file, but yeah, I got it on this place called Pixabay, where I get the music for my videos on YouTube. Um, anyways, so what I can do is create. Well, I'll just start with maybe empties. Okay, that's fine. I'll just use empties, and then I will put this over here. I kind of just like to have it where I can see it. So I'll do the middle wheel first, probably. So if I add a circle collider, or yeah, a ridge body, circle collider, and a hinge joint, and pretty much this is gonna just attach itself. So I'll call this okay. We have disconnected for some reason. Hopefully that reconnect um seems to not be working so well. I'm trying to wait for it to reconnect. I might as well. I'm probably just gonna close it and then reopen it. Quick. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, that's nice. All right, should be working now. Go back. Okay. Just going to continue and hope that it worked correctly. So I'm gonna actually make this
Should be
slightly bigger
working.
than the picture. Now I gotta turn my volume off. Okay, do this slightly bigger than the circle collider. Just turn up the radius. Go. Okay, so now I guess I'll just hinge join it to. That seems fine to me. I'll just hinge join this so the attached rigid body will be tank one, and then so body's collide yes, and then should just attempt to. Or is this a static body? Isn't it? Rename this like wheel too, because it's the middle one. Yes. Okay, this thing needs to be dynamic. Okay, where is this body? Wheel two. Oh, okay. Okay, so I need to enable the limit because it just clips through, I guess. We're curious just what happens if I get the tank collider, the box one, and then just offset, and then we'll increase this so it'll be hard. I don't know. You kind of have to get the settings right. I guess I'll just turn on the limit. Enable limit. And then, oh, that's, okay, that's not the limit that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a distance, maybe a distance joint two. I'm not sure. See if this works. Let's remove this. Tank one. Let's remove this. Okay. That's strange. Oh, this should probably go. Okay, so it pretty much just snaps to the center, which is not great. Okay, attached offset, yes. This is looking what I'm looking for. Or the, no, this offset. Like -2. Okay, so now, yeah, okay, that's a lot better. Try like +2. Need to add this back. Okay. Okay, yes. That's a lot better. I'm not sure why it's clipped in, but oh, and this is not actually attached to the turret, by the way. It uses a script to follow. Like the tank script makes it follow it, so I put this here. Oh, and also I tested this func after delay. It calls a function after a certain amount of seconds. So that works. It's in the crystal utils file that I added, I think, 2 days ago, maybe. And then it just does some simple logic for the shooting and stuff, and then basically just does the sound effect and then sets this to false. So I should be able to just duplicate this. and then do it again. I'll name this one wheel 1, and then this one will go here. Hopefully they don't collide, like, clip into each other. Wheel 3, and then this will go at the end. So I'm hoping that it doesn't do that. But I can just adjust the offsets, not that bad. Try this. I don't know if this actually works or not. What if I did something ridiculous? Yeah, okay. So I don't know if that offsets. I don't remember if that offsets the wheel itself or the tank. Let's try doing this. Okay, where's the tank? It's falling. Okay. I'm good. Which wheel is this? 1. Okay, that's super strange. Oh, that's the one that I put the ridiculous offset on. Probably remove that. Okay. It's so bouncy for some reason. So yeah, there's the little slider. So I guess it does work correctly. Go back to the 3, and then so I basically just have to fine tune this until it works. So they should all have 2. The tank should be offset from the wheels. Yeah, and then these just need to be put down there. I still don't understand if this moves the tank or the wheel itself. Let's probably put this here. Or you know what I could do is actually just connect these to each other. I could connect this to wheel 2, and then this could also be connected to wheel 2. Instead of doing the silly, yeah, that's not even that bad. I mean, they like fall weirdly, but you know, because probably because of this. Yeah, yeah. See, now they're right on top of each other though, so this needs to be offset X by like 0.5. We'll try that. So which one is this? Pause it real quick. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this needs to be more like there. So what is like the X distance from this? I can just subtract these. 262. Keeps disconnecting. My goodness. 62 minus. Okay. Okay, 1.27. This is super confusing. So 3 is somehow over here. I'm not really sure how that. I'm not sure how that happened. My goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna stop streaming. Guess we just keep trying offsets. Just delete this for now. Okay, I could put like 4 of those down there. Okay, so I think I understand the offset thing now. Make this like a negative 1 point, or just 1.5, see what happens. Pretty much just playing with offsets until stuff works. Okay, we're getting pretty close, I would say. Yeah, this is too heavy. The tank hitbox is too heavy. The wheels need to be heavier because then I'll just turn on the motor. This will have like minimal friction, and then I'll just turn on the motor and then it will just go. That's the plan at least. Okay, so I guess I'll bring in the third one now. 3, and then this had an offset of what, 1.5, so I'll make it kind of negative 1.5. Okay, seems to be working well enough. I mean, they're not perfect, but it's good enough. So I guess what I'll do now is tank. Why is the thing not working? I'll not click on things. Okay. Uh, okay, now it works. Used to that, but oh well. Gravity scale. This can just be like 0.1, just insanely low. Yeah, and then the wheels need to be heavy. Oh, this looks trippy because they're at the same spot. That would also probably explain. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the wheels just need to be heavy. We could also probably make this smaller. The tank one could also probably be smaller. Okay, these gravity scale, let's turn it to like 3. That should probably be fine. This looks really funny. Not really sure why they're bouncing on each other. I might increase the offset more. Because, like, if I play this, they're all, like, stuck to each other. Like, instead of that, let's try. Oh, this could be 2. Well, yeah, I think they might be a little bit far away. Try that. And then I'll also let's try, like, 1.7. 3. Yeah, it seems like the Y is a little bit big. I could, for just for testing purposes, I might have the camera follow the player's tank for a while. To camera, and we'll just do tank 1. Okay, let's go here. Camera. Add script. And then we'll do sandbox.camera. Z from player will be like 4. Maybe that's a bit much because I forgot that the camera already has a transform, so I'm not gonna screw with the transform, so I'll just make this a negative. We can just test I don't know why I'm stopping the scene. You can just, or maybe not. Not even using that. That's funny. Okay. Or this should be plus. Oh, you know what? Okay, that constantly adds it. Not really a great idea. Wait, why would it do that though? Oh, translation equals. Okay. Okay, I understand what happened. So I just need to move. I'll just move it closer. Don't want to make it too confusing. Move this mic for a second. Yeah, so I'll just adjust the Z. Okay, that's much better. Yeah, the physics cutters are really silly. Need to get up to like not bunch up like that, and I don't know why this one is like stuck in the hitbox. I wish I could just move all of these to 0, but you know, I might as well just flatten this out and then move it up. So I don't understand why they want to cling to each other. Because it's connected to the tank and not the connected to the tank and not the wheel. I guess it wants to go to the center of the tank though. That would make sense. And yeah, the Y height is still very confusing to me. What if I made these squares? Box collider. Oh, and maybe remove the offset. So what I might do is make this a box. And then have these ones be wheels. And have them attached to wheel 2. Okay, this is really silly. It turn down the offset. Just what if you zero this out? Will it just constantly pull against it? I think that's what it does. Yeah, or no, just snap to it. Okay. So this doesn't need to like, this one could be the middle one could be a distance joint instead of a hinge. Probably would work better. And I could just make the max distance low. Then it can't get infinitely far away. 0.65, something like that. Okay, that's too small. Getting there. Try 2.1. Okay, yeah, that's getting there. Here's this slides like crazy. Make this wide. Okay, 1.3 seems to be pretty good. It's pretty much just messing with offsets. The issue is, yeah, it just slides like crazy. That works a lot better. Make the camera go a little bit far back. Actually see. Okay, that's super silly. Turn that down a little bit. That's super loud. Okay, make it smaller. Yeah, and then those tanks can, like, their treads can kind of mesh to the um ground, sort of like they bend. Okay, and then like if you make these heavy, or I could just make the center square heavy too. We'll see. And since they're all connected, they should probably also be heavy. Yeah, the top piece just doesn't weigh in. It's, I don't know if I can't tell if it's friction or I don't know. I'm just gonna keep making it heavier. Yep, that's more like it. Now we just need to turn down the friction. I think this is probably like 0.4 or I mean 0.04. Yeah, so I'm thinking the wheels have friction and then the main piece just doesn't really have that much friction. Yeah, it seems to work pretty well. Okay, move this back. So what was the value? And just get it from this. Yep, and then that's kind of a cool trick you can do. Then all I have to do is just make this negative. And then move the Y. You do like this and then just click over here. Get a little pie. Like that. Okay. So yeah, that seems to be like way better. Still slides around a little bit. Like I could try and make the distance smaller. Like I could try like 1.8 and then make this also like 1.81. Because you don't really want it to be sliding around a ton. Yeah, again, it's the top piece. It's because there's friction on the wheels and not. I think 1.8 is too much. Let's try 1.9. Recording for 33 minutes. Wow. Okay. Yeah, because here we go. Except when you hit the wheel, it has friction all of a sudden. I'll reduce it, but they should still have reasonable friction. Maybe we'll turn this like 0.35. Try that. Kind of have to get the settings tweaked in right. Yeah, that's the issue. It's like when you're trying to go up a hill. Again, I think the block, this middle piece might be too much. Have to just keep tweaking it. Yeah, but the uphill is not good. Could we reduce these in size? I could make the radius like 1.4 instead. Could try that. It's probably gonna not work very well. Yeah, it's gonna slide around a lot. That's what I'm kind of expecting. See, now it's much worse. There's space for it to wiggle around. You don't want it to wiggle too much. Okay, I'm trying to think of what we could fix this with. I mean, I could have like a positive y offset by like a little bit, like 0.1. Yeah, and okay, the tank is clipping through. That's funny. Yeah, I'll have to. It's fine. It's just when the camera's really close. Okay, that seems to solve the problem. So yeah, I'm probably gonna call it for today. Um, yeah, definitely. I'll probably work on it. There will definitely be coming soon. But yeah, that's probably it for this one.